Coming up, Belen Jesuit is proud to welcome Brother Sergio Gomez.
Along with that, Russia carried out what they called a planned nuclear readiness drill under the direct supervision of President Vladimir Putin.
WBLN News starts right now. Welcome to WBLN. I'm Yadiel Estrada.
And I'm Charlie Martel. Let's get you up to speed with today's top stories at Belen and beyond.
Belen Jesuit is proud to welcome Brother Sergio Gomez, N.S.J, a novice from the Jesuit Central and Southern Providence, as part of their formation. Jesuits spend time immersed in high school ministry experiences, and we're honored that Brother Sergio will be joining us for his. During his time at Belen Jesuit, Brother Sergio will work closely with the Office of Mission and Formation and share his inspiring vocation story with our students.
So, my name is Sergio. I am here from Mexico, and I have a little question about for what is the sharing to Jesuits from here in Belen. I think Belen is a high school when the story for men, for others. They have a different ministry, different context, different everything for me. I'm from Mexico. This is a different context for the Cuban people, another province for me, and I'm in Belen for learning more about for the students, for transmit the young vocations. I am in the novitiate right now, and it's more about for not only the priest. We have the vocation for brothers or for a priesthood. So I am here for learning. I'm here for being in the classroom with the students and little share my vocation story, and they understand the context for the young people in the Society of Jesus, the novitiate, the regency, the philosophy, the theology, and I think it's a big challenge for me for my language. I am practicing English too. For in here is a beautiful place for Spanish, English, and Spanglish, so that is great for me. And I am being here only a 1.5 months, and I'm trying learning everything about for school, everything about for the students, everything about for the Jesuit society in another province. So I am being joy when I am come to joy in here to learning more about for the high school Jesuit Belen. This is a beautiful place. This is a beautiful teacher.
Welcome to the Wolverine community, Brother Sergio.
On October 23rd, the Youth and Politics Club had the honor of welcoming Miss Alina Garcia, the Supervisor of Elections for Miami-Dade County, as a guest speaker. Ms. Garcia spoke to the club members about the election processing, highlighting the machines and technology used to ensure secure and efficient voting. She also shared her personal journey in public service and encouraged Belen students interested in politics to get involved through volunteering and internships. Joining Ms. Garcia were Juan Mendieta, Adrian Pons, and Nicholas Abunsar, who shared insights from their careers and reflected on how their experiences at Belen helped them build meaningful connections in public service.
We were honored to have Ms. Alina Garcia, the Supervisor of Elections, come to speak to our members yesterday, and she shared about how the election process works, internships, and she also brought some Belen alumni to share their experiences working with her in the Supervisor of Elections office. We were founded a couple of months ago to help kids be involved in the campaign world and the political landscape, and so they could learn more about what it means to be involved civically, even at the young age before they can be able to vote, and to hopefully get them internships and other opportunities to continue pursuing politics.
Special thanks to our Youth and Politics Club board members, Jake Navarro, Mateo Garcia, Julian Guerra, and Justin Otero, for organizing this information and engaging event.
Major news yesterday in the world of sports. Federal authorities have arrested more than 30 people, including former NBA head coach and even a Hall of Famer, in connection with 2 federal gambling investigations.
The FBI says this massive criminal operation involved tens of millions of dollars and had ties to several New York mafia families. FBI Director Kash Patel called it the insider trading saga for the NBA.
Dozens of individuals are facing serious charges, including wire fraud, money laundering, and even U.S. armed robbery. U.S. Attorney Joseph Nocella described it as one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes since online sports betting became widely legalized in the U.S.
Authorities say 6 people, including Miami Heat player Terry Rozier, helped rig games with sports bettors. In one case, prosecutors claimed Rozier faked an injury. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch explained members of the group placed more than $200,000 in wagers on his under statistics, and Rozier ended up exiting the game after just 9 minutes play, and those bets ended up paying out, generating tens of thousands of dollars in profit. Rozier has denied any wrongdoing through his lawyer.
In a second scheme, 31 people, including members of 3 New York Mafia families and NBA Hall of Famer Chauncey Billups, now head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, were allegedly involved in an illegal fixed poker games across the country. FBI Assistant Director Christopher Raia said exploiting the notoriety of some of these and the wallets of many to fund Italian crime families here in New York.
Prosecutors say victims called Fish were lured to play alongside high-profile athletes called face cards. The games were rigged using special shuffling machines, poker chip analyzers, X-ray tables, and even special glasses to read marked cards. U.S. Attorney Nocella added, "Your winning streak has ended. Your luck has run out."
In response, the NBA has released a statement saying they are reviewing the federal indictments. The league confirmed that Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups have been placed on immediate leave and that they will continue to cooperate with the authorities. Law enforcement emphasized that despite today's arrest, the investigations are ongoing.
Russia carried out what they called a planned nuclear readiness drill under the direct supervision of President Vladimir Putin. The Kremlin says the exercise tests the country's entire nuclear trade, land, sea, and air, to ensure the readiness of its command and control systems. Russia Defense Ministry released video showing the launch of a Yars intercontinental ballistic missile from the ballistic Komozor and a significant ballistic missile fired from the Brezhnev submarine in the Barents Sea. Tu-95 long-range bombers also launched air-launched cruise missiles. Officials said all objectives were achieved, calling their drill routine. Putin has repeatedly said such exercises are vital to maintain nuclear deterrence and strategic balance with the West.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Chase, and here are your sports. Your middle school cross-country team is competing in the Junior Orange Bowl Invitational at Larry and Penny Thompson Park. Yesterday, your bowling team came up a runner-up at the district championship. Tonight marks their game 1 of the World Series. The Blue Jays head off against the Dodgers at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Chargers beat the Vikings 37-10 with Justin Herbert having a great game, throwing 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Your Miami Heat coach, Eric Spoelstra, also becomes the new head coach of the U.S. men's national team, replacing Steve Kerr. Thunders beat the Pacers 141-137, with Shea Alexander going off and dropping 55 points. Warriors beat the Nuggets 137-131, with Stephen Curry dropping 42 points. Philadelphia 76ers rookie VJ Edgecombe punches his name in history by overcoming LeBron James' previous record of 12 points in the first quarter. VJ Edgecombe had 14 points in the first quarter. The rookie also had the 3rd most points in his debut as a rookie, with 34 points behind Wilt Chamberlain, who had 43, and Frank Selby, who had 35. Victor Wembanyama drops 40 points and 15 rebounds against the Mavericks. The Miami Hurricanes face off tomorrow against Stanford at 7 p.m. The theme for the game is military. Back to the guys at the desk.
Thank you, Chase. Before we go, Nike is testing a first-of-its-kind shoe designed to make people go faster and farther than ever before. Unveiled Project Amplify. The company has teamed up with a robotics team to create the first powered footwear system for running and walking. The new product is not geared toward professional athletes so they can compete faster. Instead, it is for average people who like to jog, run, or walk. The experimental footwear features a lightweight, powerful motor and a rechargeable battery that is part of the running shoe. The new shoe will allow everyday athletes to go faster and farther with less effort by giving them more power for everyday movement. Think of it as having a second set of calf muscles. The product is undergoing testing and it is unclear when it might hit the store shelves.
That's it for us here at the studio.
Thanks for watching and stay golden, Wolverines.